I'm Malcolm Kelly. I want to talk to you today about this wonderful revolution that I'm a part of. It's called the Powers of Mind Self-Enlightenment Revolution. What does this mean to you? Well, think about it. If you are suffering today in an unpleasant situation, no matter what that situation is, if you're incarcerated, if you're overweight, if you're an alcoholic, if you're a drug addict, if you're a murderer, if you're a thief, or if you're just someone who's disillusioned with how they're feeling about themselves and the world that they're living in. That's what this revolution is about. It's understanding that it's personal. It's an individual thing. It is the recognition that within each one of us is the power to change how we think and live. And that means to overcome our current conditions. The first principle of the National Bible Society I keep repeating over and over again because of the importance of this principle. I acknowledge that I am responsible for the current conditions in my life. Wherever you are today, you are there because you put yourself there. You put yourself there either knowingly or unknowingly. But you can also do something about it, that you have the power to change the conditions in your life. This power is called powers of mind. Ask yourself, why are so many people addicted to foods and alcohol and drugs? We see people that are eating foods that are very harmful to themselves. You see a lot of people that are obese. How did they get that way? You have to ask yourself, if you are suffering from a weight problem, ask yourself, how did it all begin in your life? And you will begin to discover it has something to do with your beliefs and values that you receive from others. And that you can do something about it yourself. You have the power to change your life yourself. And if you're an alcoholic or drug addict, just remember that you are the one that became the alcoholic or your drug addict. Therefore, you have the responsibility to do the work to change it. Not society, not other people. And if you have killed someone, murdered someone, and you're in prison today, you have the power to change the beliefs and values that you use to commit the crime. And that is a process called powers of mind. And if you are part of the anger movement in this country and in the society that I'm living in, that we are just besieged with people that are angry. They're angry about the conditions in themselves, and they extend it out to other people. You can do something about that. You have the power to change that. Anger is not a part of this revolution. We are enlightening the mind to understand that anger comes from victimization. And let me make it very clear. All of us born into this world are victims of the beliefs and values that we were taught by others. It has no color distinction, no age distinction, no gender distinction. If you were born into this world, you were born into a world already existing with its own beliefs and values of the way we should live. And that toxic behavior was taught to each one of us. We bought into these labels. We bought into this discussion that we're having now. And we must understand that the anger that we feel within ourselves is because we don't understand power. And we don't understand where power comes from. Power comes from the unconditioned part of our mind, which is called powers of mind. It is limitless power. It is the power of peace, love, prosperity. Not money prosperity, but the prosperity to live your life freely without suffering. So I say to you today, I'm a part of this revolution. I ask you to join with the National Bible Society and become a part of it. I have a book for you called The New African American Man. I'd like for you to contact us on our website, www.nationalbyesociety.org, and request this book, and I will give it to you free. It is free, and all you have to do is pay for the shipping and handling charges, which is a minimum amount of money. But it's worth it for you, because I say to you that if I am willing to give you something, then you should be willing to give yourself something. And what are you giving yourself? You're giving yourself the acknowledgement that I have the power to overcome my beliefs and values. I have the power to be greater than what other people have taught me to be. Go to www.nationalbyesociety.org, get the New African American Man, and invest in your life. Invest in the time in yourself so that you can no longer be suffering from the illnesses that you're suffering from, and wake up your mind to understand all power is in your mind. Thank you, and powers of mind.